ones. Let's take a look at your forecast, or first a little bit of rain to talk about. No tornadoes or severe weather. Some heavy rain by the Bonito Lake area over the Sacramento Mountains. A small stream flood advisory out until 7 p.m. This little cell producing a good amount of rain over the burn scar there. So if you're in the area, please be careful. Other than that, it's been pretty limited storm-wise. We have some starting to get going over the Sangres and kind of drifting off into other locations, but none of these are severe. Here in the metro, it's been a dry, warm day out there. No rain in sight for us today, and it doesn't look that great as far as we get into the next few days. You can see most of the storms are in Arizona, a little bit of activity in the west, and pretty dry in the eastern part of the state. As we look ahead for Albuquerque, this evening pretty warm, 88 degrees. Tomorrow morning as you step out the door, 74, and already 90 degrees by noon, and we're going to have a pretty toasty high temperature. We'll show you in a second. Monday through Wednesday, most of the state will be hot out there under a high pressure cell that's going to dominate our weather for the next few days and pretty much most of the week. So it's going to squash storm chances for a good portion of the state. It's going to pump all the moisture into Arizona. Will favor storms kind of around the high to the west, northwest, and then in the northern mountains for Monday, Wednesday, and even as we get into parts of Thursday. So we'll look to the northeast for thunderstorms in the next few days. As we get into late in the week, we'll kind of see that high start to collapse, and it'll help kind of usher a little bit of moisture in, so we'll increase our storm chances a little bit in the north and northeast and up them just a hair in Albuquerque, but this high is going to be very persistent and it isn't going to allow for widespread moisture. We need this high to be farther east, and then it kind of brings that moisture plume right up the center of the state, but that's not the story, unfortunately. Arizona is going to be the big winner, as you can see. Our storms that we will see fade out this evening, and then tomorrow, just look for the moisture just around that high. It's going to be in western New Mexico, the north, the northeast, and it's going to be a similar story as we get into Tuesday. Most of the action far out of New Mexico. Most of us will be staying dry. So unfortunate news for the drought, and it is going to be hot out there. These temperatures, expect them to climb as we get going into the next few days in Albuquerque. Let's do the numbers for southern Colorado. Afternoon thunderstorms for tomorrow, and then we'll really keep just spotty activity in the forecast for the next few days in Durango. Temperatures hovering in the low 80s. As we look to the Four Corners, it's going to be warm out there in Farmington, a couple degrees warmer, 92 for your high. Scattered thunderstorms, and after that, you know, a storm chance each day. We're talking 10 to 20%. None of it looks amazing. Stray storm kind of moving into the region, into Gallup or Grants, and expect a hot Tuesday in Farmington, 94 degrees. Southwest New Mexico, some storms. The mountains will be favored, but it's going to be hot and Deming, and the heat is something that you should count on as less than the storms. In Silver City, we'll keep storm chances in all week. They'll be spotty at best, and then temperatures climbing here as well. 93 degrees by Thursday. In the southeast, it's going to be piping hot for a good portion of the week. Wednesday looks to be the worst of it. 102 for the high, and then we'll kind of drop down to 100 for Friday. Most of the week should remain dry as well. In the northeast, could see a stray storm. In the same story for Las Vegas as we get into Tuesday and the rest of the week. Thursday, Friday holds slightly better chances as that high kind of starts to sink and opens a moisture door, but tomorrow's going to be pretty warm with 90 degrees for the high. In the northern mountains, afternoon thunderstorms possible. Could see one drift into Santa Fe. Wednesday, Thursday, a little bit better of a chance. We're talking like a 30% chance for a thunderstorm in the Santa Fe area. And our two warmest days will be Tuesday, Wednesday, highs of 90 degrees. Definitely drink a lot of water out there. Isolated storm in the East Mountains, partly cloudy. Hot day in Moriarty, 92 degrees, 89 in Mountain Air. Right here in the Duke City, we're looking at 96 downtown. It's going to be sunny. It's going to be hot. And we're going to stick with this trend, 97 on Tuesday, and then mid-90s for most of the week. Thursday, Friday, we're looking at a 10 to 20% chance. Really not all that amazing, but count on the heat, drink lots of water, sunscreen, all that stuff. Don't leave the kids or pets in the car. It's going to be a hot week.
All right, thank you, Ian. Now here's Lawrence Gilligan with sports.
Hey, thanks.